You know, several weeks ago, everybody thought I was a little bit crazy when I said Joe Rogan, Spotify, third-party candidate. Watch this. Tell me if you still think I'm crazy.
So we have to get that solution, which means we have to get by the parties. Trump proved that was possible.
Right. I think if there was ever a time where an independent party has a chance, now's the time. If someone steps in and has a real solution, and also in terms of the distribution of that information, now's the time, because you could just post something on YouTube where you're demonstrating, like, through a step-by-step process. You could take hours to do it. Like, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to do it. You could break those down to clips, almost like a podcast. And if someone was a person of substance that we really believed in, we said, that person can really do this. This actually could happen. Let's vote independent. It could happen. They don't have a monopoly on the distribution of information anymore. And that's terrifying to them, because they used to be able to count on the shills on the left and the right to get the word out for them. But they don't have that anymore. You have so many people that really don't have an ideological foundation in either one of them that are talking, and they're reaching millions of people. That's a rare moment in time. And this is, in my opinion, the very best time for someone to step in they're not compliant. They don't have to give it. They don't need that policy machine behind them or the political machine behind them.
Well, I've got a plan.
Okay.
But we would have to find a really big podcast, I think, to get enough momentum.
There's none of those out there.
You haven't encountered a big podcast?
No, they don't exist.
Okay. All right. You want to hear the plan?
Sure.
No, I'm not going to say I told you so. Yeah, I am. I told you so. Let's see what happens. Welcome to Dangerous Safe Space. As I am telling you, magic is real. Magic is a real part of life. We create with the words that we use. Abracadabra. With my word, I create. So how does magic work? How's it like 4D chess? Let me explain. You have in your life a set way of doing things. You have your own ideology. You have many things in your life that are laid out for you. You're used to going to work. You're used to coming home to the wife or husband, whichever you come home to, and you have the kids and you have dinner and all that stuff, and you have yourself a list of things that you go ahead and cross off each day that you're used to. Well, we got coronavirus, virus of the crown. Time to put that crown on straight, stand yourself up, and see what's going on. All they have to do is take your list and start slowly changing things in your life. How's about crossing this thing off right here? You don't really need that. You don't really need to go to work. You know what? Oh, wait! Don't do that. That's my list. Yeah, but you could do okay without that. And oh, wait! Don't do that. Oh, but we promise you we're going to give you a little bit of unemployment money, you know, but oh goodness, oh no, at what time during this do you stop things and go, wait, I don't want my life ruined. Please just stop right there. I'll take whatever you're going to give me. This is exactly what's happening. This right here, this is the 4D chess. You don't think magic's real? A magic trick? Well, what's the trick? You're the trick and the magic trick. This sleight of hand, that's not the trick. Excuse me. That's not the trick. So all it takes is a little bit of misdirection and things go crazy. And then you could say, oh, he's palming it there. But there are many other ways that you can see what's going on in your head, okay? It can be right there in front of you. Right there in front of you. And then it goes away. But it was right there. He didn't palm that. Is it in your mind? Is it in the back of your mind? Is it in the back of your mind? Maybe it is in the back of your mind. If you have the power of the mind, your list will never come apart. It won't get ripped. It might change, but you'll always be able to have it here in your pocket, next to your heart, where it belongs. Duality, the power of the mind, the power of caring, the power of your heart. That's what it's about. We're going to look into much more than this. Welcome to Dangerous Safe Space. So hopefully now you see how magic is actually real. In fact, if you look up the word abracadabra, as I said, it means, with my word, I will create. Abracadabra. Why do I bring this up? Because controlling the narrative is crucial in all things. I do sales. When you're selling something, it's important not just to control the narrative, but to relate with somebody. And how do you relate with someone? By coming up with a topic that hits home, that really matters. Black lives matter. Everybody knows this. All lives matter. How they're going to divide us is by saying, no, Black lives matter more. Are there issues in the Black community? Of course there are. There's issues in every household in the United States. Is there privilege? Of course there is. There's different types of privilege in every household throughout the United States. And the world, in fact. Look at these things. Is there slavery? Was there slavery? Yes, I'm pretty certain that every country on earth, every demographic has been or has had people enslaved at some form of time or another. But why does this matter now? The present is a gift. Many bad things can happen. That does not mean that something good can come from it. You might have seen our Chick-fil-A representative, or, well, the United States' Chick-fil-A representative trying to polish somebody's shoes. That was very awkward. But that's people, I don't know, going above and beyond trying to relate. But someone needs to take time and understand who you are in order to relate. When you overly try to force anything, it just doesn't fit. Have you ever gone to a party and just tried too hard to fit in, and then you really feel like the social outcast? I have. I'm very, very, very outlandish. I like to communicate with people a lot, and I like to be the center of attention, but there are some times and some places where I've been where that's just not me. The focus is on someone else, so you need to understand that and learn when to back out. That comes with time and such, but like I said, if you could Spotify what's happening in the future, sometimes you might be able to see the future. That takes a lot of being calm, being focused, and being rational about what's actually happening. The world's in chaos right now. But one thing you have to notice is that when the media tells you to look here, you see this, look here, you need to take a pause and step back. It'll be there when you come back, I promise. But take a look over here in the complete opposite direction, because I promise you that is where the magic is happening. Okay, there's good magic and there's bad magic. People think unicorns weren't real. You know, were they rhinoceroses? Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has assholes too. You don't go ahead and explore them all the time, do you? Either way, this is why controlling the narrative is so important. And this is why news media tries to do this all the time. If I tell you something enough, it becomes real. Okay? That's part of the trick. That's part of all that stuff. I brought up Jesse Ventura recently. The body. To me, I was pretty shocked to hear that, but I don't know why. I thought there'd be a third-party candidate, and that would be Tulsi Gabbard. I thought maybe because Joe Rogan, Jimmydore, Alex Jones, Tim Pool, all of these people have tremendous pull within the social media platforms. Millions and millions of people follow them, and they are very interested in what they say. I'm one of them, okay? Talking around the water cooler and understanding that you can be buddies and pals with someone and relate with them, that's very important. Podcasts do that. I actually feel like I'm friends with Joe Rogan and I've never met the guy. I know, so you're relating that, just like sales, you're relating that to somebody. You can connect with them. Once you can connect with them, then you can make a change. That's why controlling the narrative is important. However, a couple of days ago, I was both happy and saddened a little bit to see Brett Weinstein on Joe's show. In fact, they were talking exactly like I said about a third-party candidate. Yep. It wasn't none of the picks that I had mentioned. It wasn't Tulsi. It wasn't Harvey. I don't know why that name came out. It wasn't Ventura. However, who it was I can't remember the admiral's name. Either way, I'll post it here and you'll see it in the comment section below. But they're looking at third-party candidate change because, as I said, there's no way it can be Biden because he's just a smut peddler. I mean, this guy is trying to get everybody to say, look at me, I'm a nice guy. Hey, vote for me. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. I mean, really? I mean, why? I mean, we've all said stuff in front of friends that you can relate with that might be Polish or Irish or Italian or black. But to throw a generalization out there on television is pretty remarkable. And I can't help but think that they're doing that just to make you upset. So it's important that you center yourself. Take a breath. When something bothers you, take a breath. Take time. You'll see it. So this third party thing, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. And I see it coming. Okay? Change is huge right now. All the civil unrest, just like that piece of paper I was showing you, just like your list. When your list gets destroyed and when your life gets interrupted enough, you will accept anything so you don't lose more. It's your duty as an American to, actually, forget being American, it's your duty as a person, a Christian, whatever you are, as a person with integrity, to tell the truth, to be honest. And that is even more important when you're under duress. When it's hard to tell the truth, that's where your character comes from. So, I mean, this change could be a huge thing. It could be a good thing. However, duality, you see the pendulum swings left, swings right, swings left. Mr. Weinstein brought up a point where you take both the left and the right, someone with a good mind to reason, someone with a good mind to discuss. And it sounds like a good idea, except he was the one putting those two people in place. There's the problem. So perhaps this whole social media thing will be a good thing because we can get a third-party president and there are electoral candidate anyway, somebody who can actually get some recognition across the United States. Could be good, could be bad. Either way, you can't feel it. Change. You can't fear it, rather. Change is going to happen whether you like it or not. You got to figure out a way to not only flow with it, but to resonate with it, to be a part of that change. That's what I'm attempting to do here. With your word, you create. If you like and share this, that means maybe this resonates with you. Maybe you see these things too. Maybe not. Maybe you just think I'm crazy. Maybe you think I'm like Alex Jones, another one of Joe's friends, with a monster outreach. I mean, this is going to be big. It's going to be a big event, and I can't wait. On my next episode, I'm going to tell you exactly what 5G is doing, in my opinion, and the many, many, many ways it's going to change America. Take care. Like and share this if you could. I'll see you next time here on Dangerous Safe Space. See ya.